and Home Building Analysis brought to you by PUI. My name is Nanaya Otribia, and today we are the official launch for the website of the African Middle East Trade and Investment Corporation, AMETIC. So stay tuned and let's get into details of what this offers for people in the industry across Africa. Of AMETIC, the African Middle East Trade and Investment Corporation. We knew you as Rula from Rula's Royalty. Could you tell us a little about AMETIC?
Actually, we have started as offshore real estate investment and citizenship, but we are still continuing, but it will be under AMETIC, Africa Middle East Trade Investment Corporation, because our concept is also trade and investment. So real estate will be part of our business.
This is like a bigger family.
Exactly,
right?
We are expanding. We need to expand. Yeah. You will get a lot of surprises from us every year. We won't be staying on the same spot.
So just tell us about AMETIC and what your expectations are for tonight. I know you will speak a lot about the launch.
Yes. There's a lot of speak to.
Yeah. So let's see, what are your expectations for tonight?
Actually, we are expecting to grow our network and to expand our benefits and to help even the entrepreneur, the young entrepreneur, the companies, the business owners to expand their business, to benefit more from our link and connections.
Okay.
Yes, our plan is based on making events, seminars, bring trade delegations together to facilitate on people the linking and the connection that give them more opportunities in their business and help them grow.
Okay.
Yeah.
We wish you all the best. We're proud of you.
Thank you so much.
This will be the beginning of greater things.
It is the first step for me, and as I told you, there will be a lot of things to do in the future.
We're keeping our fingers crossed.
With you. Unity makes miracles.
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Thanks for you.
We'll stay to the end so that we'll give our viewers whatever is happening here.
Thank you, Property Express.
Thank you.
A warm welcome to this very important program. We are here to launch the Africa Middle East Trade and Investment Corporation, which is into brackets AMETIC for short, website media. And I'm so excited to have you all here. Okay, so we will commence this program with an opening prayer because I believe that with everything, God is in it. So we will call upon Miss Ayram Aticho Eugenia to give us the opening prayer. A round of applause, Ashley.
Good evening, Your Excellencies. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can we kindly please be on our feet as we say a word of prayer, please? To the Creator of all universe, we say thank you for this day. We thank you for bestowing upon us life to be able to witness this great occasion. As we begin, may your presence be with us. May your traveling mercies be upon those who are on their way coming, and grant us succession in today's event. Be with us now and forevermore. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Ayram, for that outstanding prayer. So we'll proceed. Once again, I welcome you to the launch of the Africa Middle East Trade and Investments Corporation, AMETIC Media Launch. So we'll proceed by recognizing some prospects who have made it possible to be in our midst today. We have Honorable Tando Dambala, who is the Deputy High Commissioner of South Africa. A round of applause. A round of applause. Thank you so much for being in our midst. And we also have Mr. Lubusi Nzwake. Thank you very much. He is the counselor to the South Africa High Commission. Let's give him a round of applause. Also, we have Mr. Nazim Karoum, the Lebanese entrepreneur and businessman. A round of applause for him as well. We have Mrs. Veronica Bento, General Manager of 7 Logistics. A round of applause for her. Mr. Michael Zupa, Managing Director of Ocean Networks Express Ghana Limited. You're welcome. We're delighted to have Dr. Stephen Deborah Ablometi, the CEO of CPL Developers Limited. A round of applause for him. Mr. Emmanuel Amwadakwa, partner CCAD Global. You're welcome. And last but not the least, we also have Mr. Prince Moses Oforiata, who is the General Manager of Asase Radio. Wow. Wow. It's such a delightful moment to have all these important personalities in our midst. And you're once again welcome. We're still expecting a couple of important guests who is yet to join us. But for the moment, let's proceed as we welcome the president and founder of the Ametic Corporation Limited, Honorable Rolla Sultan. A round of applause.
Thank you for this beautiful introduction.
You're welcome. So we're going to have you give us a little speech about today's program. So let's proceed.
Thank you so much. I'm not used to the microphones, but esteemed guests, honored dignitaries, it is with great pleasure that I stand before you today on this occasion, the launch of the Africa Middle East Trade and Investment Cooperation official website. As the president of this remarkable initiative, I extend my warmest welcome to each one of you who have gathered here from various nationalities to contribute to this transformative endeavor. In times of world increase in the demand on our African natural resources and our Middle Eastern resources, we were eager to close a remarkable gap in the trade and investment between the Middle East and Africa and create a broad impact among these regions by establishing a community that covers various sectors. Therefore, we found Ametic. Africa Middle East Trade Investment Cooperation is an organization that promotes the development of commercial relations and investment between the Middle East and Africa. Ametic encourages trade and investment opportunities in both regions by interacting with companies and governments of both regions. It is committed to economically empowering and developing its member community through trade, partnership, and investment advice. As a business network and cooperation platform aiming to increase businesses and investment volume between companies, we work on linking the companies of common interest, organizing investment summits and trade fairs to help discover new opportunities, bringing trade delegations together, initiating and overseeing business transactions to maximize facilitation and security to our members, and ensuring the best companies to deal with offshore based on the nature of your field. The pillars of our cooperation rest on creating a dynamic and progressive trade environment that encourages free movement of goods and trade and services, the exchange of knowledge and expertise, and the facilitation of investments in both regions. We ensure to provide you with an excellent cooperation platform in the field of trade and investment, aiming to, first, to be recognized as the main recognized as the main driver of international trade between the Middle East and African companies, ensuring that companies work harmoniously with potential business partners. And second, to expand continuously in order to cover most of the potential African and Middle Eastern countries with their unique resources and main services for an expanded benefit and unlimited opportunities. Ametic is aiming to helping in the development of communities at all times.
We support young entrepreneurs in expanding their field of business and open up to the world, as well as we assist in opening new business doors to different sectors in different countries through our linking programs worldwide, our publications, and our members' community interchangeable services. We belong to one word, a word of impact. Herewith we present our motto, to think out of the box and adopt a macroscopic perspective is the free mindset of successful business leaders. Amatic is dedicated to realizing this prospective goal among its members. It helps maximizing opportunities while addressing demand on a significant level. Amatic, which embraces the diverse cultural assets of each region, brings numerous advantages. It provides a platform for cross-cultural interactions, each with its own set of requirements, and strives to covering them from particular primary sources. Building connections, whether in personal or professional relationships, can require a significant effort, time, and sometimes financial investments. Recognizing the credibility and determining the strength of a connections bond is essential for establishing trust and understanding between individuals or entities. Amatic is your business support in the Middle East and African countries. It is a driving force for international relations between the Middle East and Africa. It encourages foreign investment in Africa and helps African businesses explore new markets around the world, especially in the Middle East. We are covering most of the trade and investment sectors. Our current main focus is to improve medical tourism or medical sector between the two regions, encouraging real estate investors to come and invest in Ghana and other African countries. Number 3, promoting for the investment in the African raw materials and developing the field of cosmetics and pharmaceuticals. We firmly believe that it is through our collective efforts, mutual understanding, and a shared vision that we can unlock the full potential of our regions. Together we can build bridges of opportunity and break down barriers that have inhibited progress for far too long. Through strategic partnership, we will boost local industries, small and medium-sized enterprises and entrepreneurs, equipping them with the tools and resources they need to compete on the global stage. Distinguished guests, it is important to acknowledge that the journey ahead may present challenges and obstacles. However, I firmly believe that our collective commitment to progress and to spread prosperity will guide us through any difficulties we may encounter. As we build this alliance, I said it in French, as we build this alliance, we adhere to our commitment to inclusivity, transparency, and ethical trade practices. Together, we will create a sustainable progress that elevates the lives of our people, reinforces cultural bonds, and fosters lasting relationships. We call you to come on board and discover the power of unity by becoming a member of our cohesive network, where you will witness remarkable growth in your business and embark with us on a journey that seeks to redefine the trajectory and to promote intercultural connections for an economic growth and sustainable development. And thank you. I will welcome you again. I'm really glad to have you all. Excuse me, I'm a little bit, what do you say? I'm feeling, yes. It's an honor for us to have you honored dignitaries, to have you, my friends, who support me. I want to call my team, introduce my team, Mr. Jeremiah Quayson. He will be my vice president. He's been with me all along my journey as a supportive friend, not only a business partner, a supportive friend. And I want to give him the role.
Thank you very much.
Let me give you yours.
Where's mine? Bring it. Thank you very much, Madam President, for this opportunity to share your vision and your dream with the world. Madam President, the invited guests, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, and my boss, Mr. Nazim and Dr. Steve, thank you all for coming. And my good friend, Mr. Mike Cooper and his wife. I would like to talk about the organizational structure of AMETIC, and as my president said, AMETIC seeks to promote trade and investment between the Middle East and Africa. So through this, we are going to have a board of directors that is going to help drive the vision of the organization or the corporation. And as time goes on, we are going to announce our board members and people who are going to join us to have this. And AMETIC is not going to be only here in Ghana. We'll have our offices in various countries like Kenya, South Africa, Ethiopia, and all over the place, just to help close that trade deficiency gap between Africa and the Middle East. And we are going to have a representative or coordinators who are going to coordinate this vision or to drive this vision across Africa. So in Kenya or in South Africa, there will be a coordinator to handle that country or that region. So AMETIC is going to have a lot of initiatives to support businesses and to help the AfTA policies that have been outlined by the various African heads of states. We are not just going to focus on private investments or focus on private projects and partnerships. We are calling on the governments to come on board to help us trade with our Middle East counterparts. Middle East is not Iraq, Pakistan, and all those countries. There are a lot of countries, a lot of things that we could get from all these countries. So it's time for Africa to utilize that opportunity to work closely with this continent. And Africa is a promising continent, which we all know, and we look forward to a brighter future with the existence of AMETIC. Thank you very much, Madam President.
Wow. Thank you very much, Madam President. Thank you very much, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Jeremiah Quason. That's a very well-detailed information, very well elaborated about AMETIC, and it looks very promising. Am I lying? Yeah. Personally, I'm excited because I'm a businesswoman, I'm an entrepreneur. I have multiple businesses, and this seems like a gateway to have my businesses grow to the international world as well. So I am pretty much excited. I don't know about you, but I think that we all here would help push this cause and make it happen, right? Okay, so we're going to proceed by, can we describe the website by the IT professionals so that people here or even people watching us would understand and have an idea about what the website is about, how it's going to be, and what they should look out for if they visit it.
I'm sorry for interrupting. I want to introduce you to my Director of Corporate Affairs, Mr. Kelvin Kenneth. We will give him the role to speak.
Thank you very much. Good evening. I'm not here to talk about the website yet. I'm here to talk about how to become a member, and then the people that deserve also to become a member, and then their benefits. And then some of our events we are going to also have to also encourage investors into our country or the rest of the world in terms of Middle East trade. Yeah. So I think it's here, so it's fine. Yeah, so you're going to pick it up. So, good evening once again. My guest, special guest, His Excellency, and then the rest of our guests. Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity, for the President, for this. I'm Kelvin Kenneth. So, as I proceed to become a member, everybody can be a member. So far as you have a business, whether you are a young business person or you have a small business that you want everybody to know about it, you become a member. Or if you have established business that you want it to come across the rest of the world in terms of trade, we are also open. You have to become a member, and then also help you to do that as well. So the website is also going to show us some of our benefits if you become a member. So with us, we are giving the opportunity for everybody to also have our platform in terms of advertising. We are going to open our platform for that. We have a newsletter platform to also encourage that as well. We're also going to also have an event where you can also bring in your stuff to also exhibit it. We give you the opportunity to put your logo on all our platforms in terms of events as well, if you are a member. So we have packages as a member. Once the website is on, we are going to show you the platinum, gold, silver, and then all that as well. So it's going to be amazing in terms of that. So if you're a gold or a platinum, we have exclusive packages for that. You'll be traveling with us all the time when we have events across the rest of the world as well. So it's a good package that we have. In terms of events, and then in terms of events, as you can see, we have events for all the sectors. From the gold and jewelry, there's going to be exhibition for that as well. We have the ship, yacht, and boat. We have the car exhibition that is also going to happen very soon. We have the car wash and then everything. So people should not worry. We have the fair as well, and then exhibition organizations. That one too is going to be amazing for all businesses. I mean, that's the platform whereby everybody wants to really exhibit all their products. So it's going to be amazing. We have the fashion side of it. We have the gold also as part of it. So with that, some of the seminars we are going to organize between different countries as well. We also have the Middle East Trade and Investment Awards that will be coming out very, very soon. We are going to award all. Sorry. So we also have the corporate social responsibilities that we are also going to organize as well. So we have some projects that we are also going to do in terms of money that we're also going to generate, in terms of building schools, in terms of helping people that are not able to afford certain basic needs that we are going to do as well. We have the entrepreneur development project for the young entrepreneurs that we'll be helping them to also establish their own as well. We have the Middle East Real Estate Investment First. So this one goes to all the real estates that also they want people to know their real estate. So this fair is also going to be amazing on that as well. So as close to my speech, I mean, some of the benefits that we need to really emphasize on is what I'm also going to emphasize on as well. We have, as a member, it's not just the one that I've just mentioned, but I just want to elaborate on certain things that people have to really know. In terms of promotion, it's not just the platform in terms of the website. We are also looking at physical interaction with some companies. So we pick your products, we go to each company that we've partnered with to be able to sell your products to. So it's not just going to leave you, just giving you the exposure or connecting you to the people, but we also have a way of also pushing your brand to the specific companies that you want us to work with. So we are also helping you from the grounds, apart from the online, the websites, and then all that. You also try to push your brand to the near or your personal interest. So that's where I just want us to emphasize on that a lot, so that once you become a member, we just assure you that your product is in the safe hands and then it's going global. And then we also have a client side as well. If you want us to do your service for you, you can whether be a member or not, but we still help you to promote your stuff as well. I mean, so thank you very much. I think that we have a lot to see from the website, and then with that, people will get to know more detailed when it comes to the packaging, and then also how in terms of the amount to even pay per the package. So thank you very much. Happy New Year.
Our website. Please, I want to call Mr. Dubezi to come and join us. Mr. Nazim, please come. Mr. Steven, Dr. Steven, please.
Okay.
Mr. Prince, please join us. South African Deputy High Commissioner, please. Madam Petita. No, I want to join us. Ghana Tourism Authority, Mr. Kofi, please come. My IT manager, where are you? Please. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you. So we're coming to officially launch the website now. We're counting down from 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We finally did it with you in your presence. I really appreciate your presence with us. I will give now the role to my IT manager, Mr. Guidon, to start the introduction or introduce us to the website.
Thank you. Ametic website is very dynamic and user-friendly. I'll just take you through the website and what we have in it. So this is the homepage of Ametic website. And we have the services and programs. We have about the company, Ametic. We have about the founder. We also have about event partnership opportunities for the members and how to join. So by joining, either being a client or a member, all you need to do is join with this button. Sorry. Okay, so this is the form to join. So with the form, you have your name, your email, the phone number, company name, and registration options. So we have two options for that, which is being a member or a client, and the purpose for joining. So we'll go back to the home page and continue from there. So we have benefits of event partners. We have activities of the company. We also have what we offer: services, trade, resources, business meetings, visit trades, and so on. So these are the membership packages. Now we have the standard, silver, platinum, and golden, with all its points. Now, who can become a member? Now, this form gives, who can become a member? This form gives you the opportunity to send an email to Ametic organization. Now, these are the creative team of Ametic. We have latest news and events of the website. So whatever comes here, whatever news is given by the company will be here, or events or incoming events will be shown here. Now, once you become a member, you can either call these two phone numbers or the email shown below. Now, partnerships are what we are seeing. So, we quickly move to about us, about Ametic. So here, you get to have all the information and detail about the company. Our vision and mission is all here. We have the case study, that is just activities of Ametic, and what we offer as was in the homepage. So sectors that covers Ametic. Sectors that covers Ametic. So we have gold jewelry, we have furniture, electronics, real estate, we have fair exhibition and organization, we have media communication and broadcasting, we have shipyards and boats, we have construction and building materials, we have cosmetics, we have logistics and shipping, we have industrial machines, we have tourism and culture, we have automotive and spare parts. We have health, sport, education, natural resources, agriculture, food and beverages, cars, vehicles. Then we have textiles, leather, and ready to wear. So with the members, how to become a member? How to become a member. So this is how to become a member. So you can get in touch and it will be redirected to the form which I showed earlier to become a member. Benefits of a member. So we have all points of benefits of a member. We have client option. Client option. this is the client's option. So we have organizational structure, which is the advisory board and the board of directors. So we're looking at advisory board for now. Advisory board. This is what we have. So board of directors. Board of directors. So this is the contact us page where you get all the details to contact via email, phone numbers, and a form to send a message. So, and the address of our recent office. So we have most popular questions. So for these are most of the questions that are frequently asked, and these are some answers for some. Now, Ametic has a very simple way of contacting it or getting in touch with members. So you can come to this chat and just send your message, and an agent will get back to you shortly. So basically, you can become a member with just using any of the buttons that says join us or get started to become a member. And that is all for the website.
That's a very...
Okay. I just have a few points for clarification after the introduction by my IT manager. Thank you. I want to add that after visiting our website and filling the form, you will receive immediately an email, or within a few time, with every needed detail based on the requested sector. And as we always advise, to come to our office and meet us before any payment decision for client security. And then we will be announcing soon about our health packages on the website, to note that every time you visit the website, you will be enjoying new updates on our sectors and services to keep you always motivated. And Ametic publications and the press release is also part of our program to keep our members always up to date to the economic market in the countries in which we will be operating. We intended to make it a membership-based business to build a long-term and sustainable relationship with our clients. However, as we said before, that we provide client services at a determined cost, such as the case with real estate investment or investment by citizenship or the medical sector. Exclusively, I want to announce that the clients who invest through Ametic in any local or offshore real estate or citizenship are privileged with a 1-year free silver class membership. And on this momentous occasion, I am announcing about a precious surprise gift to our gold and platinum members, effective for 3 months starting from now, and a 10% discount for the first 3 members in the standard or silver package member. Please, I will give you the role, Victoria.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam President. All right, so we will be having some speech from some of our special guests, but for now, if anyone has questions, can we kindly put them across so that we can answer them? I'm sure there are a few questions we'd like to ask. If there's no question, we'll proceed. Okay. We humbly call upon Dr. Stephen Deborah, the CEO, CPL Developers and Construction Planners, to give us a speech. A round of applause as he comes on stage.
Good evening, everyone. I don't know whether I should depart from my note or I should just go by it, but since it's already drafted, let me just read it so that it can be here. Members of the Diplomatic Corps, the President of AMETIC, distinguished guests, esteemed media, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks a momentous occasion as we come together to launch the official website of the African Middle East Trade and Investment Corporation. This initiative presents a significant leap forward in shaping the destiny of our nations, uniting our culture and creating a foundation for sustainable economic prosperity. AMETIC is not just another trade and investment corporation. It is a symbol of our collective commitment to harness the untapped potential within Africa and the Middle East. These regions, enriched by abundant resources, diverse culture, and an unwavering entrepreneurial spirit, have the power to fuel global economic growth and foster progress beyond our borders. As a real estate developer, I stand before you recognizing the immense opportunity AMETIC presents to our industry and beyond. The pillars of this cooperative framework are designed to create an environment that encourages flourishing trade, the seamless flow of goods and services, the exchange of knowledge and expertise, and most importantly, the facilitation of investment that promotes innovation and sustainability. The real estate sector plays a vital role in the economic development of any region, and AMETIC strategic partnership will empower this industry to flourish by supporting local industries, small and medium-sized enterprises, and visionary entrepreneurs. AMETIC will equip industries, small and medium-sized, and resources to compete on the global stage. The real estate market in Africa and the Middle East is poised for exponential growth, and through AMETIC, we can further amplify its potential. With our combined effort, we can attract foreign investment that will spur infrastructure development, create jobs, and enhance the quality of life for our people. We have the chance to redefine skylines, build smart and sustainable cities, and drive economic progress that will be felt for generations to come. I call on other industry captains to embrace this opportunity and unwavering enthusiasm and commitment. Together we can be at the forefront of transforming our nation into a beacon of growth, prosperity, and innovation. Let us come together as united force, fostering collaboration, sharing expertise, and capitalizing on the vast possibilities that AMETIC offers. By doing so, we will not only elevate our individual ventures, but contribute significantly to the greater economic landscape of Africa and the Middle East. In conclusion, AMETIC is more than just a cooperative framework. It is a vision, a commitment, a driving force for sustainable development. Let us seize the moment and work hand in hand to build a future that will make us proud. Thank you for your attention, and let us embark on this transformative journey together. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Stephen Deborah. Okay, so it's time for refreshments, cocktail time, but we'd like to have another speech from Mr. Kofi of the Ghana Tourism Authority. If he's here, kindly let's have you. A round of applause for him.
Hello. 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 Hello.
One house. Is it good? Yeah, go ahead. Just use your voice. That's okay.
Yeah, let me use my voice. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In our Ghanaian parlance, we say akwaba. So akwaba to everyone. Yes, Yedamwase. Once the tourism authority comes in, it means that we are looking at promoting tourism across the world in terms of the Middle East and Africa, more especially with that of Ghana. Members of the diplomatic corps present. I see the Deputy High Commissioner of the South African Embassy, and then Mr. Rubisi, President of the Amatic, Rola Sultan. All other protocol observed. First and foremost, before I say anything, let me kindly and respectfully say that the Ghana Tourism Authority is much appreciative of this initiative by Amatic. And also, one major thing is that we must commend the leadership of Amatic for this initiative. It is, of course, an initiative and an innovation that would help to boost bilateral cooperation and relationship between the Middle East and Africa. It comes to mind when I remember and recall our former president, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, when he had a lot of relations with the Middle East, and this translated into a lot for the African continent. In tourism, we say that there are about 3 pillars or 4 pillars. We have tourism, arts, culture, and hospitality. And this obviously is a very good initiative, as the website is being launched today. With the Ghana Tourism Authority, we are very much appreciative to be here and be part of it. One major thing that my chief executive asked me to kindly put across is that this obviously is a platform that we, with the Tourism Authority, can use to improve our various cultures. We have a lot of cultures together, and like it is, as our very good friend Nelson Mandela says all the time, we are one people in one world, and it is time for us to embrace ourselves as a people. As we do this, it is very important also to look at our trade relations and investment opportunities within the various countries involved in terms of Africa and the Middle East. We are evident of the fact that the African Continental Free Trade Area goes to strengthen the African bond in terms of investment and also trade. And the Middle East is no exception. It is time for us to collaborate also with the people of the Middle East and see how best we can be able to push forward together as one people. First and foremost, before I say anything, let me kindly and respectfully say that the Ghana Tourism Authority is much appreciative of this initiative by Amatic. And also, one major thing is that we must commend the leadership of Amatic for this initiative. It is, of course, an initiative and an innovation that would help to boost bilateral cooperation and relationship between the Middle East and Africa. It comes to mind when I remember and recall our former president, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, when he had a lot of relations with the Middle East. And this translated into a lot for the African continent. In tourism, we say that there are about 3 pillars or 4 pillars. We have tourism, arts, culture, and hospitality. And this, obviously, is a very good initiative as the website is being launched today. With the Ghana Tourism Authority, we are very much appreciative to be here and be part of it. One major thing that my chief executive asked me to kindly put across is that this obviously is a platform that we, with the Tourism Authority, can use to improve our various cultures. We have a lot of cultures together, and like it is, as our very good friend Nelson Mandela says all the time, we are one people in one world, and it is time for us to embrace ourselves as a people. As we do this, it is very important also to look at our trade relations and investment opportunities within the various countries involved in terms of Africa and the Middle East. We are evident of the fact that the African Continental Free Trade Area goes to strengthen the African bond in terms of investment and also trade. And the Middle East is no exception. It is time for us to collaborate also with the people of the Middle East and see how best we can be able to push. Visitors come into the country in a number of ways. Of course, we have people from the Middle East also coming into Ghana to experience what we have in terms of our culture, our heritage, and also our food, our cuisine, our music. All that is very important. Rightly as it is, tourism is a multi-sectoral sector. It being multi-sectoral, what it means is that it cuts across the various sectors of the economy. 1, agriculture. 2, health. 3, architecture. And the rest. All others fall within tourism. Someone from the Middle East may decide to come into our country, but you find a person comes in to get involved with one touristic identity or the other. Maybe visit a tourist site or go to an attraction site or be probably maybe trying to experience our music, experience our food, our cuisine. You would realize that this particular person would veer into other sectors of the economy. For example, somebody from the Middle East comes in and the person is thinking of probably attending any of our events and activities, for example, Afrochella. You would realize that that individual would be pleased enough to enter into other sectors of the economy. Otherwise, not tourism, but other sectors. So tourism drives a lot of people to a location and also helps them to get into other sectors of the economy. So in that case, tourism is one of the drivers that of course would help to be able to push this trade and investment cooperation between Africa and the Middle East. Of course, Middle East has a lot of cultures that people from our country would like to experience. As we experience it, it gives us a whole array of global perspective of our own people out there. Continuing, it is very important also as one of the pillars of Beyond the Return. Beyond the Return has about 7 pillars. 1 is Experience Ghana. 1 is Experience Ghana. 2 is Brand Ghana. 3, Diaspora Pathways to Ghana. Let me shift to one of the pillars, which is Invest in Ghana. Invest in Ghana dovetails into the Africa Middle East Trade and Investment Corporation, and it is time for us to push trade and investment within the Middle East to be able to forge that bilateral cooperation and see how best we can be able to have that synergy amongst ourselves. On that note, I say a big thank you to the organizers and your leadership. Of course, you unveiled your team. I know some of them. I know how competent they are, and it is time for us to appreciate you and your team. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kofi from the Tourism ministry. Okay, so the most important time of this program is the refreshments. It's time for us to have something to soothe our throats and then something to also fill up our bellies. So it's time for refreshments. Let's network. Let's get to know each other more and have fun. All right? So yeah, thank you very much, everyone.